Ooh.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm just looking for a toy store. Everything looks nice. Oh, that's a bit weird, but whatever. Okay, we got some nice toys and TARDIS and everything else. Oh, some games. More games. I'm very excited and fuck!
Hello everybody,
Hey!
good evening. Well, it's evening here. Now we have a special guest this evening.
Me. Yeah. Short straw of who's wearing the costume tonight. So yeah.
But you what?
I know. I feel it. It works. It works, ladies.
I'm more like,
Well, they just sound look quite sweet. But yeah, we're rocking this because we're doing the DC tonight opening.
Yep.
If you're happy to open with DC.
well,
Yeah.
kind of gives it away.
So,
that,
yeah,
doesn't it?
I know.
You do look very good. I would love you to just stand, maybe like kind of give me a.
You really slip off the stools when you're
Yeah.
wearing these. So. Yeah, we're not doing that. All right. Yeah, starting with DC. Geez, they go back, what, 80 years, is it? Something stupid
Same
like that?
type of thing with Marvel. They did detective comics.
Yep.
DC. So they did sort of made mystery comics and stuff.
Batman, World's Greatest Detective, and
And
all
then they discovered sort of like the golden age sort of stuff is sort of early superheroes.
that. Yeah.
And then we end up at the best Batman,
Yes. What?
1988.
Oh God. I'm really getting on the Affleck bandwagon these days, but for a second I thought you were saying he was the best Batman, and
No.
wasn't going to agree with that one. But no, Michael Keaton.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just can't get rid
Yeah.
of a bomb.
Yep. But yeah, my favourite little fact about sort of the DC movies is Christopher Reeve and Robin Williams used to be roommates in college.
Okay.
And Robin Williams would always get to the parties first, because he'd be like, I try and chat up all the girls first, the little hairy funny guy. He goes, because at like 9 o'clock, Superman would walk in, and that's it. No one's talking to the little hairy funny guy. And with a little connection to another little action figure story we're doing later, Christopher Reeve, when he landed the role of Superman, they said, look, we need you to get just a little bit buffer, you're a little bit raky at the moment. And they got David Prowse, who was Darth Vader, to train him.
Yeah.
So like, Christopher Reeve would get to the gym at like
Come
5
over here
a.m.
now and then, my boy.
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah. He doesn't have the, yeah. But even with the scary sort of sweet voice he's got, he got Christopher Reeve in the gym at like 5 a.m. and he said, right.
I love him.
But this is what's cool. He smashed him 5 a.m. till like midday. Christopher Reeve said he threw up twice. He couldn't lift his arms. And then when they finished that bit of it, David Prowse looked at him and goes, right, we'll start there.
Yeah. In this country,
That's the warm-up.
In this country, Dave Prowse was the Green Cross Code man, or the Green Crossing guy. He was like a big captain guy who would stand at the side of the road and sort of see kids across the street, and he did that before Star Wars.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Him and James L. Jones have never met, which I find just weird.
Yeah, all very weird.
Yeah.
Star Wars must be at some point.
Yeah. No, we won't get into Star Wars kind of thing. My favourites DC sort of toys are obviously Batman and Superman. There's like DC hundreds of characters, I'd say, at least. Superman will bring you flowers and treat you right. Batman will cheat on you. So it really depends what kind of guy you are. But no, my favourite is, he's just down there, I won't disturb him, but he's the Superpowers Superman action figure. I used to get like $3.50 pocket money every week, and I'd spend $2.50 just on that.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were in the 80s.
The superpower stuff was beautiful.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the Mego stuff at the front.
Yep.
This type of stuff.
Yeah.
And the superpower stuff. Tip. They fit on Star stands. So if you collect Star Wars, you can collect superpowers as well and use the same stands.
Yeah.
I love those.
They're great.
They
and that was what I was sort of saying last time, is the body mould. They're pretty much all exactly the same. They're just different colours. Have we got the Batman carded? The Joker? Where did we stick him?
Oh.
There. Alright. Cool story behind this one is these were great from the movie in '89, and all the figures came out, they looked awesome. But the Joker figure came out looking like this, which bothered me, because that doesn't look like Jack Nicholson. And I just wondered why I could never get a Jack Nicholson Batman. It's because he wanted too much money. It was only up until 2 or 3 years ago that Hot Toys just, again, drove a dump truck of money up to his house, and he said, yep, fine. So that's why they're bringing out all these new Joker as the mime and everything. So, but
who's your favourite Joker?
Either Heath or Jack Nicholson. Probably Heath. So, I mean, from the hometown of Perth. Yeah.
Mark Hamill, animated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you wonder why. You know who? I'm not gonna. Oh no, I do remember his name. The one guy I think they should always just put the makeup on. I don't care how old he is now. William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Every movie I see him in, he's doing this, and I was like, dude.
What was the name of the original Joker? Casa, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll put his name up on the screen in post production. No, he was great because he must have been something in the time they were casting, because he had a really thick mustache and they cast him as the Joker and he wouldn't shave it. Yeah. So if you look really closely, they've just put makeup over this
he was
giant...
Like, I think in Mexico he was like a sex icon, but the mustache was like part of sex.
Yeah. But that's it. When you land a role like that and then say, oh, I'm not... So,
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm pretty bored.
I'm not... you?
No.
No.
I'm keeping this on. I'm going out clubbing later.
Yeah. Are we going out clubbing?
Yeah, and I'm going
bar across it. There's Joe's across the road.
Joe's. All right, we'll go to Joe's.
We are in the heart of Camden Market.
Yeah.
We are in the basement.
Not as creepy as it sounds.
I got told by the guy today from the bookshop just down here that a number of years ago Pete Doherty had a stall along here.
All right.
And he was just selling like records and t-shirts and all his collectibles.
Yeah. But it's got, we're going a bit off track, but the Amy Winehouse statue is just above us. So that's pretty much one of the icons. So, yeah. Bored. Let's move on to...
Bored. Can we do the man now?
Yeah. I'm not going to say a thing.
And the masters of the universe!
Right. So there's debate. We're not messing around. You ain't idiots. You know what it is. You know what it is.
I'm not saying one thing during this whole little universe.
There is debate,
Yeah.
right? Who are the masters of the universe?
Right.
I have read conflicting things, but it's often thought the masters of the universe was actually Skeletor.
Yeah.
And his crew.
Yeah. You don't agree?
No, it's just interesting stuff. Go away, have a look on internet. Have a look. Internet. Yeah.
When we're talking Batman and Superman, I'm kind of like, I don't know what my favourite is, but in He-Man, it's Skeletor. Just,
So in the shop, we call He-Man Gay Boy because, well, innit?
Yeah.
Why not? I think it's great.
Yeah.
And then we call Skeletor Bonehead.
Right.
So if you come in and you say, excuse me, is there a chance I could buy a vintage Bonehead and Gay Boy?
Make sure you come into this shop when you say that, though.
Yeah, because...
You go into the fetish shop across the road. Might go down differently. When I first met Johnny, one of the first things I found out is like everything in the shop is interchangeable to him. He loves his toys, but he will buy and sell anything. He will trade anything. He-Man is the only thing you really collect yourself.
Yeah, and it's He-Man in the packaging.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all the different card backs and all that, and the variations for the people. I am by no stretch the imagination even one of the biggest collectors in the UK.
Yeah.
We have a couple of customers. I'd rob them if I could.
Yeah.
But there's few things as 80s as that.
The main thing I remember from all the He-Man figures is the Battle Scar, which I think Skeletor's got one of those.
Battle Armor.
Yeah. where you could just swoop his chest up.
Yeah. He's
So,
really good.
Yeah,
You flicked it and it'd spin back around.
yeah.
I love the little comics with them. I think I love there's companies like Super 7 who are reissuing stuff, and they did a lovely compilation of all the comics in a like a bound hardback book. Do I think they will ever make another film?
I'll be back.
I see all these rumours. I look at stuff all the time. I obsess about it. I don't want another film.
Really?
I would like a Netflix series.
Oh, okay.
I think a live action is this. I don't think unless a film is done well, if it's a bad film, that is really the end of either.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, at least, you know, Star Wars always stood a chance. We're back on Star Wars. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But anyway, I'm crazy. What do I know?
Well, I mean, if you saw the Masters of the Universe movie in the 80s, it wasn't very good. Dolph, I love Dolph.
I think it's brilliant.
It's, yeah, but it really dates, and it's, you know,
no,
kind
but
of
you
thing.
sound like a Star Wars snob who says, "Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
don't know." You know. When
No.
you only have one film,
Yeah. Oh, dude, I enjoy it, but it's like, it has a stigma. They haven't made another one. Like, another movie and another franchise, which is just sitting there, and I'm like, what are they doing? Is The Phantom.
Yeah.
They made one film, which I enjoyed as much as you probably enjoyed Master
Still
Universe.
sat there.
And both movies probably get like 20% on Rotten Tomatoes or something, but they haven't touched it since. They're like, oh no, didn't do $700 million.
they
So they're
remake
just like,
everything.
yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm sure someone owns the
I'm
rights.
bored.
To it. Yeah. Okay.
okay, I'm sorry. A-Team,
Yep.
the original A-Team
Yep.
was excellent.
Yes.
I weren't so keen on those remakes.
They only made one. I think they tried to
They tried
line
to
up
push
to do
some. I thought
three.
they were doing it. No, they're not. Okay.
Yeah. No.
So as of this airing, there
Yep.
isn't a sequel
No.
or planned or anything.
No.
Good. We get asked. It's crazy how much we get asked for in this shop, and this man can testify to this for Mr. T.
Yes. Mr. T is probably, like, when you think of the A-Team, you don't think of really anyone. You think of Mr. T. And, geez, he's had a good career. He's kind of lately done what Hasselhoff has done. He knows he's kind of a joke, so he's ran with it. So he's a joke, but he's now
an
cool.
icon. He's
Yeah,
like an
he's now
icon.
cool. So, and Mr. T tried to spread his wings, obviously, with a bit of acting in Rocky 3, which, I think
Was Hulk Hogan in that?
yes.
I
There's-
love the pair of them, like Hulk Hogan. It hasn't gone well for him, is it?
No.
Anyway,
Hulk.
ironically,
He hasn't, yeah. But no, Mr. T, he's just cool. What is he doing that? I think he does Funny Stone videos or something now, but
yeah, he's really cool. I love. They did loads of stuff. They obviously did the A-Team figures. They did the little ones and the big ones. But then they did like the Galob did loads of stuff. I like this one. The original one is class. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. But in the fireman costume, I thought it was YMCA at first.
I haven't
when
even
was
seen
young.
that one.
Yeah, man.
okay.
His app's on the wrong way.
Why?
Because it's just his other outfit. So he's got
I have so many
fireman,
questions.
and
Okay.
then he gets an axe and stuff.
Is that actually his costume, or have you just grabbed
No, I think that's what came with it.
a Ken
because-
costume and then?
Oh, I destroyed everything.
All right.
Because I think that was like a set with it as well.
Okay.
Maybe you can do some kind of cut in now.
Let me tell you something about Mr. T. Why I love Mr. T. For no, you know, because I didn't have toys growing up, you know, all that stuff, you know. Then they made a Mr. T doll. Let me tell you how tough Mr. T doll is. My doll is so tough. You know, at the toy stores, when it closed at night, my doll would get off the shelf, walk down the aisle. Let me finish. My doll will walk down the aisle. She'll keep Mr. T doll on aisle 9.
Yeah.
So I leave my shelf, go to aisle 6. Who knows on aisle 6? G.I. Joe. Mr. T doll will karate chop G.I. Joe. Go to aisle 3, catch up with the Cabbage Patch doll, beat the stuffing out of Cabbage Patch. Go to aisle 1, and who he find in aisle 1? Ken and Barbie. He slapped Ken, shake Barbie on the date. That's how tough my doll is.
You're really cool, huh?
I pretty much had all of the little ones.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
most,
yeah.
So many bits.
Yeah.
We've got thousands of them. I love the yo-yo as well. I love the yo-yo. I like. Yeah, it's funny. Vintage yo-yos and vintage Rubik's cubes. People like them.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend's brother just collects Rubik's Cubes. It's just one of those things. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, right. So,
You do, and the snakes.
yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
can I have a go? Another one?
Yeah, because I'm bored. of
Yeah.
Mr.
Well,
T.
you look like you're sweating. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So I want to talk about something that I never had as a child, something that I never experienced as a child, and something that I almost think I thought didn't exist. In this country, there was a TV show called Games
Cocaine. Did I just ruin all of that?
I'm from South Wales. Anything's possible.
All right.
But
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
so the SNK from Neo Geo.
Okay.
Now, I would love to have one of those. You know, they were like,
It was just like,
so,
it was the cool
from
console
what I can
at the time?
understand,
or-
it basically came out at the same time as the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, that early 90s time.
Mhm.
It was of such high quality, they were still making games and releasing them in 2004.
Okay.
I would love to, they retail for £400 to £600 online.
Do
Just
they?
the console.
Do the vintage ones of those ones still work? Because I know I can think of a few consoles which we'll get into another time that are just notorious for not working anymore.
They were built as...
Because they're not built
I
to
wish
last
I
40
had
years.
one to show you. Could you,
I can splice in anything you want. Neo Geo. What's the name of it?
maybe you are dressed as Superman.
I am.
Like, it was short notice, I couldn't get hold of one.
Yep.
I've never seen one, I'd like to see one. I've been rambling about something I haven't even shown them. Can you,
Do you want me to go get one?
yeah.
Is there a please anywhere in there?
Yes, please.
Okay. You gonna stay here?
You're gonna have to go to Japan.
All right. Japan. Done. Stay. There you go.
Dear Lord, the
Nailed it.
speed of man.
Is that the one?
So that's the Neo Geo. They were massive. They were huge.
But no, like I was saying, do these ones work? Because I
Yeah,
won't
they're
know.
solid. I'm gonna...
I won't know, but there were just one or two consoles that just because when you're designing a console in what 84 or something, you wouldn't think that in 2018 people would still want to play them. So
I do. So, this, I think then, before you turn to me and go, bored, some kind of retro gaming Neo Geo special.
oh yeah,
Cool.
you mean like we should do a gaming
Yeah.
episode?
Good.
I'm up for that. It might take a couple of episodes to organise that. But
Sega Neo Geo.
yeah, okay, sweet, done. Now I'm bored.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's do something cute. We've been doing all these scary superheroes and Skeletor and all that. Have we got any?
Do you want to do something British?
Yes, I want to do something British.
How long have you been in Britain now?
I've been here almost a year.
Full time.
Yes, on and off.
So this is Sooty. Sooty is a little bit like Doctor Who, a little bit. I think it evolves, and so this guy goes to Blackpool, gets his puppet, rubs the end of his nose up in his ears with some chalk, like the coal,
Okay.
getting black. So he's like,
Coal.
"Eh," yeah, sticks hand in him and turns him into a silent bear
Right.
that does all sorts of crazy things. He has like a magic wand.
Are they still making these?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is still on TV. It's the longest running children's program in the world.
Oh, wow.
So last.
Because it did make it to Australia. I remember as a kid watching this. The only memory I have is an episode where him and... Because he had friends, didn't he?
Yeah.
Suchi, that guy.
Yeah. Sweet.
Those two were having a marathon run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna say this, and on camera. I think that Sweep from the Sooty Show, particularly during the 80s, was pure comedy genius.
Oh.
If you can Google Super Sweep, Super Dog,
Okay.
the first that episode,
You
the
shouldn't
first
be
5
this excited about
minutes.
Sooty.
Yeah.
And they don't talk.
Oh, he does, he squeaks.
Okay.
He doesn't make any sound at all. And then you've got the annoying one.
How do they get away with that? Wouldn't it be a bit of dead air if he's just...
No, we'll watch it later.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's Sue.
Sure.
And they've done all sorts of character sets, but it should be mentioned because it is the longest running kid show. Which
Not
might
lo-
mean
Not longer than Doctor Who.
that's a sci-fi show. Doctor Who is a
No,
sci-fi.
but which one's a longer running show?
I think something was on TV first, I think.
Okay.
But anyway, it's been on TV for so long, I'm bored of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, next.
There's only so much you can do with the puppets. All right. I still want to stick to... We've done a lot of boy stuff tonight, so I kind of want to do a girly kind of thing. Gem. River Gem. Yeah. She was truly outrageous. Basically, I don't know a lot about the actual toy line, but as usual, I can tell you a little bit about the movie. Worst opening to a commercial film ever. Yeah, the creator of Gem didn't even know it was happening. Like the woman who created the doll didn't even, like halfway through production, it just got to her and they go like, Hasbro, like you probably should have told me something about this. So, but, yeah, but I think it made half its budget. What's going on right now?
Sorry. That is Superman.
Hey, it's
For a
alright.
penny, for a
Yeah,
pound.
yeah.
A man of steel.
But no, we've got a loose one. Oh, I thought we had a loose one. Anyway.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, okay. But
So, I was just checking. It is Hasbro, isn't it?
it is Hasbro, and it's... to be
I like
honest,
them.
like a lot of people would say, oh, it's a knockoff of Barbie, but it's not. I honestly think these would have got through or even been thought up if Barbie wasn't
Have
around.
you heard the tracks?
The music, yeah. Because these used to come with cassettes, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like
and
little-
they re-released all the albums not long ago, and it's great. It's really cool.
Okay.
I've stuck them in the car. It's great, like 80s hair
On
rock.
Spotify and
It's,
look up.
yeah, it's 80s hair rock. It's great. I think it's on Netflix,
Okay.
or at least every so often they show that type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely on YouTube.
When you think of Barbie, I don't know why, but I think of Barbie as really old-fashioned, obviously because it's just, they're from like, what, the 50s? Whereas Gem is just 80s. It's very 80s. She is Frozen in the 80s. A lot of action figures, toys, whatever have evolved. But shit, look.
Yeah, look at the colour.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm bored.
It's got nice legs, but I'm bored. I think we should move on to something that's... I know you like this one.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the Police Academy?
Yes. Oh, but the figures... Again, I haven't done any research about the toys. I used to have both of these. Still do.
Kenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great toys, great commercials. We'll show a clip of them as well. But just fun, wholesome fun. Again, another movie that was R-rated, pitched to adults, and marketed to kids. Police Academy is where I first learnt the word shit. And, Steve Gutenberg for the movie, his agent begged him not to do it. Agent read the script and said, "This will bury you. This will be, you know," and it was the biggest movie of '84. Yeah. So yeah.
What was the name of the guy with the voices and the sounds?
Michael Winslow.
And he's in Spaceballs.
Yes, he's in Spaceballs.
I think he is funny, man.
Yeah, nah, he is good. Because I don't think we're doing a Spaceballs one, but this is just a little sort of thing. I always wondered why I never saw any Spaceballs toys. There's none. Like, you'll look everywhere and you go, why don't they make any Spaceballs toys? The only condition that George Lucas... Yeah. The only condition George Lucas put on you making Spaceballs, obviously making fun of Star Wars, is they couldn't make any merchandise. Because he gets every dollar from every toy made. And he didn't want anyone mistaking Spaceballs toys for Star Wars toys. Yeah.
Always back to Star Wars.
Sorry. Stick on Police Academy.
I gotta be honest with you, I love them films.
Yeah.
They were successful.
Each one was better than the last. The first one,
Yeah.
Police Academy, was the biggest movie of 1984 in West Germany.
Ooh.
It made money, but no, it wasn't the biggest movie of all time. Like, this is around when E.T.'s around, and you know, so, but no, it did make a lot of money. A cool thing about the movie is, do you remember the bit where they're teaching Hightower how to drive in the middle of the night? Yeah. And they accidentally hit a driver, and the driver gets out, and he's all angry. The actor who was meant to play the driver who was all angry, they just found drunk in his trailer, just passed out drunk. So when you watch the movie, the director is the guy he hits.
Oh,
and is all
brilliant.
pissed off and all that. Yeah, so I just thought that was cool.
That's a good story.
Yeah, Hollywood.
How are you doing in there?
I'm a little bit bored.
This next one, again, I'm going to leave to him. I know he's a big fan of this one. Do you want to tell him about the kid?
The Karate Kid. Yeah. If I'm not big on promoting other shows, obviously, but Cobra Kai, do yourself a favour. It's like someone's just gone with a notepad and pen and written down everything you love about the 80s and Karate Kid. It's done really well. Little thing to know about Cobra Kai is, you know, there's Daniel LaRusso and Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, who I think is the star, he is the Karate Kid. He made half of what Daniel LaRusso
Really?
made for the Cobra Kai show. Right. But no, there's lots of trivia about the movies. Johnny had no karate training right up until when they started shooting. They just did it.
Picked some
along the way. They wanted, guess an actor they wanted for Daniel LaRusso that turned it down.
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Mm.
Our international watchers won't know who that is. Here's
They
a bit of
will.
Benny Hill. See? Now you understand a lot of jokes in other movies.
Benny Hill is massive in Germany and he's massive in Turkey.
West Germany?
All there's no words required. He just runs around. Go on, sorry.
Charlie Sheen. They wanted Charlie Sheen for the Karate Kid.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
That would have been different.
Yeah, it would have been. No, well, it would have been a different movie. When you hear who they would have cast, and it doesn't matter. Another little bit, and then I'll be off Karate Kid. But in the movie, Mr. Miyagi gives Daniel LaRusso his car, that yellow 50s classic kind of thing. And as a thank you, the producers gave that car to the actor who played Daniel LaRusso. I worked at a hotel for about 14 years, and I got a minibar sized bottle of wine. Anyway, what's next? What are we doing?
I think I just want to talk about the toys quick before. I think we're getting towards the end of the show.
Yeah. No, I think we've covered everything.
We've rambled on. You've been to Japan and back.
Yeah.
But I do love the little figures they did.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably talk about the toys if we're talking about the Karate Kid movie.
And the little actions on them, and they did all the characters, and they did like the chopping block, like the wood blocks, and the break the ice, and.
And what's cool, I don't know the name of them, but you know the re-release figures that are sort of in the old molds. They've done it for Alien, and they've done it for Karate Kid. I just reckon they're so cool.
But the reactive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a vintage rolls. They are just made. They are figures that are drawn and designed to look vintage.
Yeah. So right, they're not the same molds, but they just look. But I really love that stuff. I know we love our vintage things, but these two are NECA, and they've just molded them. These are the kind of toys I wanted when I was that age. That. You know, so I just love how they're not forgetting the past.
Philistine, that's a Remco, 1986. Come on.
I know we're not meant to have new toys, but they're an echo of the past. So yeah.
So we so I reckon we've done good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That was a good show. High five.
Yeah. Next week, geez, you're wearing a costume next week. I don't care what we're doing. I'm gonna find one.
I hope it's not Barbie.
All right. Thank you. See you later.
Bye. Could you? I wanna.
Oh no,
What I
I'm
wanna
keeping
do
that
is,
in.
what I wanna do is